because play is so important and joy is so important. And that's what these people are talking about. And they didn't allow themselves to experience it. They sacrificed the play and the joy for all these other things. You know, and so the good thing is, you know, I mean, in my marriage, the best thing, and you know what the best thing in my marriage is? The way we play together. The first time I dated my wife, Ray, I knocked on the parents' door and I said, can Ray come out and play? And we've been doing it ever since. And so I believe what's being described in that last regret is people sacrifice their playfulness, their joyfulness for the sake of being accepted and being successful and all that. It's a huge one. Play is built into our brains. Kids play spontaneously, infants play. And in that sense, we can all be Winnie the Pooh and Christopher. We can always keep playing in the enchanted forest. And that's just essential, I think.
In that final regret is the word happier.
Yeah.
What does happiness mean to you?
Really, it means the capacity to play and to be in the present moment. And you know, the kids, when kids play, they don't worry about the appropriately. They don't worry about the war wherever or climate change. They're just playing in the moment. They're fully present to themselves in imaginative, almost hypnotically imaginative states. So happiness just means being in the present and being allowed to be, no matter what, to have that capacity to play.
A lot of people today, Gabor, and I think you have struggled with this as well, from what I know, feel with so much heartache and suffering in the world, they feel that they have no right to be happy. What's your take on that?
Well, first of all, Bob Dylan said somewhere that it's difficult to be completely happy when other people are suffering. And it's true. So this is a time of terrible suffering. You know how I feel about Gaza and the terrible things that are happening there. How can I be completely happy? I can't be completely happy. I can't, because I can't not think about that. The horror of it. But at the same time, and this is why people might get weirded out, but I'm talking about a psychedelic experience. This is 3 or 4 years ago. I worked with psychedelics, both as a healer, but also as a subject. And I was having a mushroom experience. And the same thing would happen with ayahuasca once. And I've always been one that felt that, how could I be happy when Auschwitz is possible? When Auschwitz happened, when my grandparents perished there. How can I be happy? What right do I have to be happy? If that can happen in the world, and that did happen in the world. And both the plants showed me at some point that happened, and yes, you can be happy. That the one doesn't detract from the other. That the capacity to be empathetic and to recognize the grief and to hold the grief does not obviate the capacity to be happy. And one is not disloyal to the suffering in the world by allowing oneself to be happy. So there's no necessary contradiction. And I've seen people on death row who, if they win their appeal, the best thing they can hope for is life in jail life in prison without parole. But they're happy. And how do they become happy? Meditation, working through their traumas, having remorse for what they did, connecting with other people, and just connecting with the present moment. And I'm thinking, my God, if people in that situation can be genuinely happy, which I've seen, I've had contact with the people, then who am I to say that I can't be happy?